on and off rain today. Let's see if I can find a dry spot. And what's going on today? I guess a lot more war-related news. How about this one? Apparently it says here, drone shot down by US forces near Tall Baydar, SOHR. Everybody getting involved? It says the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights on Sunday reported that the US military shot down a drone in northeast Syria. Initially, it was not confirmed yet if the drone was Turkish or Iranian drone, but a coalition source later confirmed that the Kurdistan 24 that a drone was shot down in the vicinity of Tall Baydar this morning. Moreover, the source later added the morning's drone shot down near Tall Baydar was not Turkish. SOHR initially reported that a Turkish drone was shot down. However, it was later reported the drone was actually fired from Iraq. Is this just going to create more tension and stuff too, where more people are just going to get involved in things like war? Because it says here, quote, "We tell the Americans that we have no problem with you in Syrian territory. However, we will not refrain from targeting the organization nestled there," the Turkish FM Fidan told reporters on October 18th. The drone incident comes amidst increased Turkish shelling in northern Syria. Moreover, Iranian-backed groups have increased drone attacks on US bases in Iraq and Syria amidst the war in Gaza. So the war continues again, lots of people using drones from them. At the same time, it's probably going to affect people like a recreational flyer too, because everyone will fear this stuff. Well, I thought, I guess, of drone, how about the underwater ones or ones in seas, for example? Apparently those are becoming a thing too, and this one here says, sea drone production could start soon. Taiwan could begin mass production of maritime drones on uncrewed surface vessel that resembles a speedboat in 2026 if the craft developed by the Chengxin Institute of Science and Technology passed military tests, senior government officials said. The government began developing applications of uncrewed vehicles after Ukraine used craft that can be remotely controlled to destroy Russian vessels. The use of maritime drones makes it possible for the military to launch unexpected attacks in wartime and reduce personnel casualties, which can deter enemies, senior government officials said, adding that Taiwan has the capability to integrate uncrewed vehicles in the air, on land, and underwater to enhance its capabilities in reconnaissance, attacks, and removing mines. Well, that will be a thing too, I wouldn't be surprised. I mentioned before I was potentially interested in using like one of those underwater drones, but I just can't imagine myself carrying that stuff all the time. But in this case, with, again, more war around the world, people wanting people to build weapons and so forth, will this be the next big thing? And will, I guess, RC toy boats, for example, stuff be the next thing that people fear? That would be something, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, actually. And things like AI has been going around a lot in terms of things, for example, like ChatGPT. Well, I guess a new player has entered. I guess this is Elon Musk's version of an AI. It's called Grok. It says Grok is an AI modeled after the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so intended to answer almost anything and, far harder, even suggest what questions to ask. Grok is designed to answer questions with a bit of wit and has a rebellious streak, so please don't use it if you hate humor. That's kind of interesting. And it says a unique and fundamental advantage of Grok is that it has real-time knowledge of the world via the X platform, which was formerly known as Twitter. It will also answer spicy questions that are rejected by most other AI systems. Grok is still a very early beta product. I'll put that to the test. Remember when I asked questions, for example, like ChatGPT about Canadian drone incidents, and it pretty much just made up stuff based on media reports. So it'll be interesting to see what this one's like based on their database. It says here, Grok is still in a very early beta product, the best we could do with 2 months of training, so expect it to improve rapidly with each passing week with your help. And it says ultimately their goal is to create AI tools that assist humanity in its quest for understanding and knowledge. Well, we'll see if that's the case. Like everything, a robot is just a robot and so forth. Their AI, it's who's going to determine what type of personality it should have, any type of biases. So let's see how this works out. See you guys later.